Hey guys, it's FrankiValerie speaking, and today we are bringing you a video of a little speed build. This speed build is a collab with my dear friends, and it's called the JingleFLAFH collab. You guys probably wondering what the hell is a FLAHF? Is that even a word? We just made it up because it's literally just a little play with our names. So basically, JingleFLAFH is what it sounds like when we put our names together, which we thought was hilarious while brainstorming, so we just went with it. And I hope that you guys like it as well. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, so JingleFLAFH is this collab, and what is this collab all about is we are doing a Christmas town. So basically, we were thinking about these miniature towns or like Christmas towns that you can have as your Christmas decorations and stuff like that. And we thought of, why not make that in The Sims? So we brought up a 64 by 64 lot. Fry did the kind of terrain, and then we just divided the plots into 4 parts or 5 parts. Kind of Fry's in the middle, and then we all have 1 corner each. Basically, so that's basically what we did, and this is how this looks like. So I have a little corner, and you guys are like, what is this house all about? This house is about a pub. So this is a pub, kind of, yeah, it's a pub that you can go in and warm yourself with a little bit of mulled wine maybe, or something like that. Just cozy it up if it's cold outside at the little market or something that you're in this Christmas town, you know, for some reason. So yeah, that's basically what it is all about. It is a little cozy pub, so that's what I'm doing. This is really a tiny house build challenge, because there's so much stuff that needs to fit in this tiny space. So but I love playing with tiny house builds. That is like one of my best things ever. So I love this challenge, or like challenge. I call it a challenge just because it feels like it was a challenge to fit this in the way I wanted it to fit in. I had so many ideas, and I just wanted to make something very cozy, very Christmassy kind of style. So basically what I'm doing here, like when I started building this, I just put on a Christmas playlist and started building, basically, to get in the mood, you know, of all of the Christmas decorations. So this is the start. This is the start of where I put Christmas decorations up, and it's never ending. It's never ending. There is so much that we can choose from, although I just want more. So that's great. So I was filtering a lot by the holiday pack and the seasons pack, because obviously by seasons and holiday pack, that is a free pack, have a lot of things that you can use. So you have a lot of things, yeah, like decoration wise that you can choose from. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I went for the Tudor styled home. I know that I've done that a lot of this channel now. That I did like the pub and stuff like that. But yeah, I really do like it. Like, I like doing Tudor home style, like this kind of style of homes. I don't know why. I just love it. I feel like confident doing it as well. So here I'm just like trying to fill in my part, really. We did have the fences just to kind of separate our parts, if that makes sense, or like our little plot of lands. So that's gonna be changed up for me anyway. So obviously, you guys don't see much of the others. Frankie's is in the other corner, so you guys have to check out their channel for her build, and then of course the others when they have done their builds. I will link all of the channels below, so you guys go subscribe to them if you haven't already. I feel very blessed and very, very happy to be able to be in this collab with my dear friends. It's amazing. I have never been in a collab before. Really, and I've never been in a collab on YouTube as well, so it's really exciting. So why not, you know? I thought this was really fun to do. So yeah, this is like a decoration build, seriously. There is so much decorations, really. And also, I apologize for if you see a lot of clipping. I know that I see it because I am the one editing it. I don't know if you guys see it, but you know, I apologize for a little bit of jumpiness in the speed build because I did a lot of things at once, as I usually do. When I'm building, I usually am on Twitch at the same time, or I think I watched the Max's monthly build, or Max's monthly build, what? Max's monthly live stream as well, on this. So yeah, I did a lot of stuff at the same time, so that's why it's a little bit messy. I'm sorry. Okay, so I know at some point I have decorated a lot of things and I had to cut it out for some reason. I don't remember why now, but it's basically the upstairs. It's a lot of clutter, and you guys will see that in the screenshots. It's basically just me placing a load of Christmassy objects, basically, upstairs and decorating the upstairs. So, but you guys will see that in the screenshots. So here we're just trying to do like my outdoor plot. I just didn't know what to do with it first. I was just like, what do I do with the outside? Landscaping is not my strong part, but I would say I like it. I love to make landscaping and make, I don't know, people say that, oh, I hate landscaping. A lot of people are just like, you know, or some people are just like, oh, I don't like interior, or I don't like exterior. I like it all, I think. When I'm doing a build, or like when I have a plot of land, I have this plot of land, I know which part is mine, then I'm just trying to fill that part out with as much as possible that fits in. I'm sorry. But, you know, I just try and do it like maybe, I don't know, it sounds really weird, but like a painting, you know? You don't have, if you make a painting, you don't have anything white on the painting when you're done. Like there's not a single thing that is not done anything with, if that makes sense. So that's basically what I thought of when I did this build. And when I do a lot of builds, it's like I need to fill the space up. I need to make up something. Like if there is a tiny plot of space that I feel like this looks just empty and sad, then I need to fill it up with something. And usually I fill it up with maybe decorations, or maybe a seating area, or whatever fits the build, really. So that's basically how I do it. Sometimes when I'm not in the mood, or when I feel like this is like, I don't know what to do with the space, I just back away and come back to it. So that's basically how I deal with like landscaping. And it can also be like rooms and mansions and stuff like that as well. I don't know how you guys do it, but that's really how I'm thinking when I'm building. I'm not a pro at all. I just love building. It's my happy place. I was talking about it on Twitter the other day, and this build really got me into the feels of how much I love The Sims and how much I actually love this game. Seriously. Because you can basically just sit down, put a playlist on, take your coffee, and then just kind of disappear into the game and just let the creativeness flow and your imagination to flow. And getting into that flow is probably one of the best feelings in the world. If you know what I'm talking about, it could be about anything. It could be getting stuck into a book. It can be to, like, you know, daydream. It can be to get sucked into a game, sucked into a movie or a series. Just when the world around you doesn't really exist because you're so into what you're doing or what you're watching. So that's really what I describe flow as, and I do love that. It's actually a term that you talk about when you study to be a preschool teacher, actually, because playing and having like when kids play, they also come into the flow, which basically is, you know, they come into a flow so that, you know, they, like, things disappear around them, kind of, and the imagination just flows. And I feel like it's really important for us adults to actually get into that play flow sometimes as well, because kids are really good at it. They could just disappear into a world that are theirs with imagination, and they play basically all the time. You know, they are in that flow, and I feel like we adults need to learn from the kids sometimes. You know, to be able to disappear into that flow is just an amazing feeling, I feel. And Sims is really doing that for me. Even if it's creating stories, or if it's building. It usually is in building, but it could definitely be in story progression as well, which you just disappear into the flow. And it's a great feeling. So I hope that you guys understand what I mean. Please comment down below if you feel like I know what you mean. Because I feel like The Sims for me is basically that creative flow that you all need in life to, like, kind of like relax. It's pretty cool. But so over here we're doing the tiny house build challenge, because literally this house build is so tiny. I didn't even know what to put things. But I worked it out in the end. I mean, it took me some time. I'm not gonna lie, but I like tiny house build challenges, you know? So why not? Because we said that we were gonna do kind of our, like, main thing and a house, or like a living, like, you know, a living kind of house. So I was just like, okay, let's put this one on the hill then, because I wanted the pub to be, like, pretty much in the as center as possible, to be able to, like, I don't know, like, be in that sort of state, where the Sims can just, like, go and take some juice. I don't know, warm juice, is that a thing? I don't know. And I'm just, you know, maybe warm up a bit in the cold winter wonderland that we're creating here. So I'm excited. I am so excited to see this in winter, when it's all done, when everyone has done their part. So I'm so excited to see that. Very much exciting. Very exciting about that. So as I said, like, the only one that have done my part, I've done my part and Frank has done her part, and then it's Hannah. So we have Fry, Lisa, and Hannah going as well. So and here on this first plot of land, I was just like, what in the world I put here? You cannot put what you call it? You cannot really put anything like a house, because it didn't really fit and it would block everything else up, and it was really tiny. So I was just like, let's make just a huge decoration kind of thing here. So I just started working with a foundation. I love that we have separate foundations now. It makes it so much easier with these kind of builds as well to make something. So I just put up a little bit of a foundation, and then I just played around with a little stage of snowman and I don't know, things like that, and just making it as cozy as possible, I guess. So I think I'm switching around this so much, just to be like, I don't know, just to feel like I really did what I wanted to do here. So I was just like, I was not really happy about that. But then I figured out that you could put these on foundations, which was pretty cool as well. So, and then I remembered you could put some of them on fences as well. So that's pretty cool as well. So yeah, I end up putting Christmas trees all around just to, I don't know, have some kind of background of that space. And yeah, and then I just did some decorations, and yeah. I have bobbled away as I usually do. I also put a mailbox in because, I mean, they need a mailbox, don't they? So that's probably the first time I've used the Christmassy mailbox. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with this build. I think there's a tiny bit of decorations everywhere and everywhere before uploading it. I think that I did some parts off stream as well, just to make sure that I didn't, you know, as I talked about before, leave spots empty. I don't really like that, so that's basically what I did. But I will leave you with the screenshots, and I hope that you check out the others as well. I will link them down below. Seriously, go and give them a sub, because they are so amazing content creators and simmers, so you better go follow them. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you next time. Bye guys!